今回は FOX スポーツのポストゲーム番組からお届けします。ドジャースが激闘の末に勝利したこの試合、なんと大谷翔平選手は9回出塁という歴史的記録を打ち立てました。試合後のスタジオではロバーツ監督をはじめジーター、Aロッド、ビッグパピーの4人がその偉業について熱く語っています。今回大谷選手と山本選手、日本メジャーリーガーに言及している場面を字幕付きでご紹介します。どうぞお楽しみください。
Welcome to the post game. Thanks for flipping over to FS1. Derek Jeter, David Ortiz, Alex Rodriguez, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. There were so many things that happened in this game so long ago, Derek. You almost forget all the circumstance that got to get us here, and then bang, next thing you know, you're in 18 innings and Freddie Freeman hits a dramatic home run.
Here come
you know
my man.
Let's bring over Dave Roberts. Why not? Dave's going to come on in, see if he still has any voice left after talking his way through this one. And so Dave will sit down and Dave, it's late. How you doing, man? Wow, what a win. What a win. Unbelievable.
Doug, you play in the big league for a long time, and you have been able to manage a lot of great players. Have you ever seen anything like Ohtani before?
You know what, I'll tell you this, and playing with you, there's no bigger clutch player in the postseason. I play with Barry, but to see Schneider walk here with nobody on base to make sure he doesn't beat him, I've never seen anything like it. Certainly in the postseason, and this guy's going to be pitching later today, and that's what's crazy. But just good at bats, and you knew that he was going to do something special tonight, and John was going to make sure he didn't kind of finish the game, and thank goodness we got Freddie Freeman in our lineup too.
I want to ask you, what's fun about the World Series, obviously there's so many superstars here, but you always have a hero that maybe America has never seen before. So Will Klein's been traded 3 times in a calendar year. Most pitches ever thrown in a game was 36. You're sitting back watching this tonight. What are you watching? What are you seeing, especially that last inning gutting through?
I'm watching growth. I'm watching, maturity, and he's arrived. And you can say whatever you want about the baseball card, what he hasn't done, but you can't quantify what's inside, right? And he was not looking to come out of the game. He knew he was the last man standing, and so he stepped up huge. And he's a hero. He's not an unsung hero. He's a hero. And another guy on 1 day's rest, you saw that guy in the bullpen. Yeah. This is Yamamoto saying, I want the baseball. I've had 1 day's rest, and he was going to come out for the 18th, 19th, 20th inning, whatever it was. But he was ready for that too. So it took everybody on the active roster to win one baseball game, and it's something special.
Dave, we'll let you go catch your breath, but Shohei's good to go tomorrow?
Shohei's good to go. Cramps and all, he's going. He's pitching.
Wow, unbelievable. Hey, Dave Roberts, manager of the Dodgers. Wow, what a win. What a win, and great stuff for Dave. You see the emotion, the energy with him. He's just like, wow, what just happened, right? There's so many things that were so wild and so cool about tonight. You have you guys are talking about, you have a guy who made playoff history, tied major league history, most times on base 9. It's been done rare before, never in the playoffs. The dude is starting on the mound for you the same day, later today. Not even sure how to put that into words, really, but it's just incredible. And like Dave said in the interview, they're walking him with a runner on in extra innings. You would never do that in a playoff game.
Usually the day before, the starting pitcher is at home probably in the 5th inning, probably not in the World Series, but during the regular season, getting his rest, getting his massage. He's certainly not on base 9 times with 2 home runs and, trying to steal bases. I know what Doc said, Poppy. I wouldn't be surprised if Doc switches Snell tomorrow and pitches Ohtani on Game 5 because they won 2-1. I don't think he even has a luxury of that choice if they're down 1-2. But 2-1, you got to protect your big guy. You never know.
That's right.
Yeah, you never know. But the other thing, though, when they asked Ohtani, he said he'll be ready tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So
he hasn't woken up yet.
Yeah, but does anything he do surprise you?
No.
Absolutely nothing. So yeah, it does make sense if they were to flip-flop him, but who knows? But one thing I do want to mention, Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah.
what a moment that was there for him to come in with the bases loaded, 2 outs in a tough situation. First time he's ever pitched in a extra inning game in his career. And to get that big out, man, I was pulling for him. I was pulling for him hard.
I was so happy for Kershaw getting this out right here. Being as his last season, retiring after this season, I mean, he came in and got that out. That was magical right there. But going back to the Sojo and Ohtani, getting on base that many times, and remember the whole talk about Ohtani is how many hours he like to sleep to be able to perform the next day.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, he might sleep here at the stadium tonight.
Hey, Poppy, you remember in 2004, we played some marathon games back-to-back in Boston. I remember, now, Ohtani is different, Derek, but I couldn't even walk to my room because of the scar tissue, and you're so sore. I know you were sore as well, but I'll tell you, this might be the most impressive thing. Getting on base 9 times, coming back in less than 24 hours, and starting pitching, wow.
Getting on base 9 times, trying to steal a base. He's not just coming tomorrow to pitch and sit on the bench between innings. He's still going to hit too.
And hit, yeah.
So that's what I'm happy that the whole world gets a chance to see it.
Shohei Ohtani's last 2 games at Dodger Stadium include 5 home runs, being on base 9 times today, throwing a 2-hitter, and striking out 10. That's the last 2 times he's been at this place.
That's pretty good. Kevin, can I ask you?
It's unbelievable.
Hey, I know I don't get serious much, but I want to ask the team a serious question.
Please
There
do.
we go.
Kevin, you're first.
Okay.
Is this the World Series or the Little League World Series? 'Cause he's certainly making it look like that.
is.
I mean, who the hell hits 2 home runs, 2 doubles, on base 9 times? Oh, and by the way, he's a starting pitcher tomorrow.
All I have to say is I'm glad I'm living this moment.
Yeah, but you're 100% right. I mean, you see this in Little League. You know, when you play Little League and there's always the kid that's 6'1" when he's 12 and he dominates everyone. That's what Ohtani's doing. I haven't seen anything like it before.
You know, there's so many people to give props to. It's been a long game, nearly 7 hours tonight. Took the Dodgers for they got that win. And, you know, listen, in that kind of time, you see a lot of changes in folks, like with Big Papi over here, right? This is Big Papi at the beginning of our pregame show. And after.
I look like Morgan Freeman right there. Look at me, man. Look at that guy, man. Morgan, what's up?
It's a peek into your future right there, man.
My goodness, man.
Think we'll still be doing this show when you look like that?
Probably. You never know. They're still getting the cash, man. I will.
That's true.
最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。よろしければチャンネル登録、コメント、高評価をよろしくお願いいたします。次の動画でお会いしましょう。